Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Let's get started.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara, Oscar Santana, and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Hi, everybody. I have a question for you guys. So when we go on stage, we had talked about being less formal.
Yes.
So less formal, does that...
dress.
Yes? Dress.
Yes.
Yeah, not like, good evening, ladies.
Harvey, I'm preparing myself.
Hi, guys.
So no ties, basically, right?
Right.
But if you want to wear a suit with an open shirt...
Oh, he's doing that to us. He's doing what he does.
It's all right.
He makes a decision.
I'm covered.
You're going to bring two outfits?
I always do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Mike, you said, it's the House of Blues. Jeans and a dress shirt. We're good.
Just having trouble.
Yeah, I thought you were, I was like, you're skinny now. You should be able to fit in all your clothes. You're good to go.
Right.
We have suits ready to go. We were going to forego our suits because you wanted to be casual.
What do you want to do?
We want to wear our suits.
All right. Okay. I'll either, as long as I have the option, to either wear a suit or wear jeans.
Let me say this too, particularly.
Is that okay? I mean, do you think we're not going to a prep school, Oscar? We don't have to all look
Mike,
the same, right?
I want to say
we don't
this.
look the same. We look vastly different.
I want to say this to all the people who are coming to see us at the House of Blues, particularly the ladies.
Now, this is his wheelhouse. This is what he... Ready? Let's listen to the man.
Costume design.
Talk about what he really cares about.
There's
His
a
dress.
chance that I will be wearing jeans. There, I've said it.
50-50?
50-50.
Well, don't make that decision now.
No, you make that decision.
If he comes out in a cummerbund and a tux, and you look like you just fell out of
I promise I'm not wearing a cummerbund.
A Nordstrom rack, then it's... I don't know if it's going to be a good look.
Rob is like a lot of the guys that come to the show, where it's just like...
No, but he
Dame
dresses
Edna.
up. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
what he likes.
You're with... Do you have any sequins?
I don't have any sequins.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No. It's very basic, but I'm not wearing a cummerbund.
You are not basic. Do not talk about yourself that way.
Thank you.
The best one you ever wore is the picture up. Where's
the leopard.
The red one.
The leopard.
The red plaid jacket was
when
my
you
favorite.
Were a jungle cat.
No, that was Vegas, wasn't it? No, Reno.
Yeah.
Reno was the leopard.
Reno was
put that
the
up.
Tony the Tiger theme.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah.
That was very nice. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
So what's the play?
Well, we defer to you, Captain. We defer to you, Captain.
No, you're the one that brought it up. So
I said I didn't want
to
to walk.
That has to be Pony that texted me. I knew it would be Pony texting me.
What did he write?
I believe you guys agreed on suit jackets and dark jeans yesterday. All right.
Yeah,
well,
but he reserves the right to do what he wants. This is the Mike O'Mara show.
No, now stop it. I don't mean that.
Now I got to pack my garment bag.
No, we don't have to do anything you don't want.
I have a laundered boxed shirt ready to pack.
No, we have everything ready to go.
It's all ready to go.
Both.
Yeah.
I ran out and got a suit yesterday, and I was gonna, and because the jeans I have don't fit me,
okay,
I wanted to save the money.
Would it be out of the question to have a short intermission for an outfit change?
Oh, there we go. Nothing like three men in a green room
sharing your space.
Sharing a space.
I'm not wearing a tie.
Getting dressed. No, I don't.
Nobody is.
I think we're not wearing a tie.
Tie was never part of it.
But you're wearing a tuxedo.
A tuxedo jacket.
Well, you said you were going to wear the whole tuxedo now.
No, not necessarily. I have it if I need it, but my plan is not to
So I have a suit
wear it.
if I need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what you want. Whatever makes you feel great and makes you feel good.
If it makes you happy, I believe is what Sheryl Crow said.
Fun is the best thing to have,
Yes.
I believe Rob Spiewak III said. Wadhams.
Wadhams, and I'm junior.
Junior.
Thank you.
Can't keep track of the Spiewaks.
No.
Sorry.
Like rabbits.
So I'm excited. You're excited. If you're laying out your clothes for the day.
This is the best costume for the day.
That means you're preparing, which is great for everybody.
We don't do it very often.
Yes.
We haven't done it in 3 years. So
Right.
it's a chance to get out there and, I want to look presentable.
Weather looks nice. My wife was saying that there's a pool at the hotel.
What is the weather going to be?
It's going to be hot
What's
and
going to
humid.
be the high temperature?
Hot and humid. 80s. High 80s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Chance of sprinkles with that type of precipitation. Speak, Oscar, for a living. And maybe,
Are you talking about Saturday or every day we're there? I'm going to be indoors. It doesn't matter what.
On Thursday.
I'm not going to be bar hopping.
Just Thursday. It
Mike,
looks like.
a high of 78 on Friday, perfectly sunny. A high of 76 on Saturday, and a high of 74 on
just gonna be
Sunday.
beautiful.
Good forecast, Oscar.
It'll be
Upper
beautiful.
80s, hot, humid.
Well,
That's what he
it's
just
gonna
said.
feel like to us.
What weather forecast are you looking at?
I was looking at the 2-week forecast.
I looked at the Apple.
let me see the
Yeah.
dates on that.
And Mike, this,
you got the forecast.
Yeah, it says 60% chance of rain on Saturday.
No, you said high upper 80s.
Oh, I'm
hot
sorry.
and humid.
Upper 70s is what I meant.
and Mike, this just in: visibility virtually unlimited.
Yeah, look. 67 on
How's
Thursday.
the dew point?
70% chance of
67. You've gone from 89
Upper
to
80s.
60s, upper
70,
80s.
70% chance of rain
A 26
What, on Thursday?
degree.
on Thursday.
Oh God.
On Friday,
Oh,
78,
All right.
clear, sunny day.
Boy, that's flawless.
On,
I will be outside.
on Saturday, 76, 60% chance of rain.
We could
That's
dodge it.
Yeah, it's just small showers.
Yeah.
You have to understand, you're coming from a hot climate. We are just seeing the sun here on the East Coast in the Washington,
cool.
D.C.
It's
area.
cool here today.
It's cool.
What's cool
where,
for
Mike,
you?
It's cool
69
where you are.
degrees.
See, 69
Everywhere.
is balmy
Yeah.
here.
Baby.
It's scuddy today. It's weird weather.
Scuddy?
Weird weather. Yeah, scuddy.
Is
Vin
what-
Scuddy.
No, it's not Vince.
We've had this discussion before. That's a term we use up north.
Okay.
Scuddy. If it's scuddy out, that means it's cloudy, rainy,
Okay.
drizzly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Is
down
it
here.
Sounds like a mood
spelled
disorder.
with D's as in dog or T
I'm to be honest with you, I'm waiting for the old farts to pull the plug right now.
on
You know,
themselves?
on my golf game today.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
what
see.
I'm waiting for.
Do they text you, Scuddy? You got to
Sometimes
pull the
if
plug.
it's really bad, they do. Otherwise, you're kind of expected to show.
Yeah.
Do you not
So
want
I
to go?
show.
You seem a little annoyed
No,
by the whole
I don't.
situation.
I don't like playing in really crappy weather,
Mm-hmm.
and the map shows heavy stuff coming. I don't think the heavy stuff.
I was going to say, Bishop
Pick.
Pickering, you can probably
There
play
is no
through.
God. Hey, perfect segue.
Funny.
I don't believe that I have done what I did yesterday in my entire life.
All right.
As I mentioned about the debacle with the trying to get a haircut over the weekend,
Yeah.
it didn't work out that well. Carla has driven by this place that's near her work, and she recommended it to me. And then she took the little guy in on Monday, and he got a haircut, and she was really happy with it. She said, "I'd really like it."
Lightning
she said,
bolt?
I know you.
This
what?
is the barber, right?
Could he do a lightning bolt for
He did a little pattern. Did a
Nice.
little pattern.
Cool. Okay.
Michael looks great. And so she made an appointment for me, which is, I don't, this is how, and Oscar can testify to this, my weird, dysfunctional, broken brain works. There are a lot of things I don't mind dealing with head on. What the hell is that?
There's a jackhammer. Don't worry about us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff I don't mind dealing with head on myself. In fact, a lot of stuff I prefer to handle. Then little things that I just don't like to do. I don't like to call barbers. Maybe I had a traumatic experience when I was a child. What? That type. But so
Why? Like just to call and make an appointment?
I
Is
don't
it
like dealing with them. I don't like dealing with appointments.
I
I'm
hate-
bad at
I
it.
hate
I'm
signing
great face
in.
to face. I don't like doing that.
I hate
you know?
going to a place that makes you like sign in. I think
Well,
signing in
that's
sucks.
because of your myriad of doctor's visits that you've had over
Yeah,
the last
it's,
year.
that's a
probably
little
what
bit of
that
a
is.
that's a little bit of a stretch. I don't think that's
Where
the case.
else
Well,
do
you
you
have to
sign
sign
in?
in. Where
Just
else
the
do you sign
doctors.
in?
Well, no, it's at a barber shop. I've been to them where
You
they have like
sign in at a barber shop?
I believe I've been to
That's
one that
strange.
yeah. Well, I don't go to the barber anymore,
For
but
$5.99.
I guess you're
you gotta
right. I guess
sign
that
in.
probably could be true that they've
Yeah.
had those, those type of places. But I get there. Carla makes me an appointment for noon. I roll in, and the guy's like cleaning up his station this time, and I know immediately no waiting.
Yeah.
And the guy's name is Courtney, and he's a good-looking guy, strapping guy, beard, and immediately he seems like a nice person. So, and the place is airy and roomy, and it's got a bunch of different barbers in there, and they all look young and smart and it's just got there's a degree of that in there, and it's but I'm comfortable.
Good.
I just feel immediately comfortable. So,
do all
I
the
sit
barbers
down.
have great haircuts?
There's one barber in there that I wouldn't call it a great haircut, but man, what a head of hair.
Really?
This guy has the full jet black beard. He's probably in his early 20s, and he's got a shock of black hair. And that guy, there are guys that were meant to wear beards. Oscar can grow a beard in a half an hour. You can grow a beard in a half hour. This guy looks really good, and it was kind of neatly styled. And the people coming in that look like maybe regulars. Shop's only been open for a few months.
Okay.
So it's brand new. And I walk in and immediately have a rapport with the guy, chatting. He's New Englander, and that's cool. So I start talking to him about he's from Rhode Island, and I start talking to him about that. And
what do you want to do with your hair there?
Well, I tell you that the last time I got a haircut, I cut it myself?
Yes, you did mention
and,
that.
And he said, he says to me, well, what happened up here? And it was, but he didn't sound like Dude Walker when he said it.
Of course,
he sounded
not.
like a normal guy saying it. And it just goes back and forth, and we have a laugh about that. And we laughed a lot during the entire time. And it's not a lot of talk, but it's enough talk. So at this point, we are about 2/3 through the haircut. And a lady comes in. And the lady's got, I can't read what she's got on her T-shirt, but she's got a name tag. And she says, hello, are you Courtney? Yeah, okay, well, nice to meet you. Thank you for doing this, and they'll be in here in a minute. And first thing popped into my mind, I said Chamber of Commerce. That must be a Chamber of Commerce coming by a new business. And then right away she got a little closer, and I see it is a barber school, a barber college. And so she has, they've scheduled a field trip for their students to come in to a working barbershop where they can kind of get the lay of the land. And why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Just the thought of maybe they were delivering him his diploma.
No.
3 more credits, Courtney.
No. They're bringing students in.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay.
And maybe 15 of them, or so, 10, 15 students come in. And they're walking around, and some of the kids are gregarious, and some of the kids remind me of the kids that would sit in the back and talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barber College.
With Harvard.
So they come in, and they're going station to station, and they're chatting, and they're introducing themselves. And you know how you see some of these young, and they're all young adults.
Sure.
And you see some of the young people are gregarious and interested, and the other ones are there for what reason, I don't know.
Well,
for the money. They want to make the money.
To the Connecticut School of Broadcasting when they roll through WJFK or WHFS?
But the end result is you get a license.
Correct.
And down here, probably not a bad place and an easy place to get a gig.
I just remember.
I think people are looking for barbers all the time.
I remember when broadcasting schools and even universities, we've had classes come through.
Sure.
Right.
You know right away who's into it and who's not.
Yeah, in the back where you'll see somebody that's, one kid had mirrored sunglasses on. And all I'm doing.
Hey, how about a trim, Maverick?
I'm just, I'm sitting there getting my hair cut, and I'm watching, the proceedings.
Right.
And then, well, right before they came in, I think the lady said to my barber, you wouldn't mind saying just a couple of words to the kids when they get here? And I said, yeah, no problem, I'll do that. And so he's just going to tell them about what it is to, and then so the time comes.
Yes. Did you get to hear his? Did you get to hear his speech?
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't know what's wrong with me, but I get into a situation where I start thinking about you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Because the scenario, 2/3 through this haircut, that, by the way, I'm enjoying. I feel like the guy's competent and doing a really good job.
Yes.
And fixing the hatchet mess that I had caused. But the amusement of the situation, because I'm in a good mood and I'm looking forward to New Orleans, and I'm feeling good, and I really just saw the humor in the situation.
Okay.
And I started thinking, man, the guys might like this. And so he gives his speech, and his speech is like always be engaged, ask questions, know what you're doing.
Mike,
Make
what you
sure
don't
you
know is there's a barber cam in that place, and I have a small clip from his speech if you'd like to hear it.
That might screw me up with my story. I know you're eager to do that, but let me keep on going.
Was it the Florida Barber Academy?
I have no idea.
I found this outfit.
I don't know.
Or Co Barber Academy, KOE.
Yeah.
Or the Miami Barber Institute. I don't know if
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't have any idea.
Yeah.
So he goes on, and he's it's 10 minutes or so. No, 6 minutes. He speaks to these kids, and the whole time, I'm just laughing to myself because I know what I'm going to do, and I know what I'm going to do is subject me to ridicule and embarrassment because I know it is going to die. I'm not doing it for me at that moment. I'm doing it for you two in the morning.
I so genuinely
I've
appreciate
never thought
it.
like that, but I'm thinking about the show, and I go, so he finishes up. So I think that's what you can do. And then the other barber comes over and talks about, ask questions, because when you engage with people, sometimes you'll hit on something and they want to talk and want to be listened to.
Was that
Some
the
people don't.
black-haired
Yeah,
barber?
cool,
that come in?
cool looking guy.
Okay.
And he gives that speech, and then it's like, so this is they're getting ready to wrap up their
Right.
They do wrap up their speeches, and I say, would you mind if I said something?
Oh no!
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mike, you
And
are a maniac.
he's got the clippers, and he says, "You want to say something?" Yeah, just very brief. I just want to say something. Says, can I say something to the kids? And so he says, "Yeah, go ahead." I said, "Everybody, just listen up for a second, please." And I look at all the kids, and they're all 15 of them are looking at me right now. And I swear to God, in this voice, I looked at them and I said, "It's easy to grin when your ship has come in and you've got the stock market beat. But the man who's worthwhile is the man who can smile when his pants are too tight in the seat."
Did you?
Dead.
Crickets.
Dead eyes, zero, dead reaction from the bartender laughed. He was old enough to remember Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Okay.
He laughed.
Now, were you standing or were you still in the
teacher,
chair?
I'm in the chair with the apron on. I'm in the, yes.
This is so
It's
great.
easy to grin. And
You said the bartender laughed? Who's the bartender?
The barbers, the
Okay.
other barbers.
Okay, gotcha.
I said
Yeah,
bartender. I might
Where's
have
your
misspoke.
mind?
And by the way, on the promos, don't leave in my mistakes. You've done that 2 days in a row. Don't leave my mistakes in the promo hits that we do. I know you're doing that on purpose. You're doing that on purpose. When I said sound 2 days ago, and then yesterday I said I made another mistake, and you left it in on purpose. I know you know better. Getting back to what I was saying.
Yes.
So I finished this little speech.
Yes.
And it is, they are looking at me like, get the guys with the straitjackets, put me in the back of the ambulance right now because I am having a senior moment. And then, it really was horrifically embarrassing. But I didn't do
That's
it for
so
anything
worthwhile,
but
though.
coming in and telling this story when I came in today.
And it's not what I pictured you doing, Mike. What I pictured you speaking was actually whipping off the smock, the apron, standing and saying this. This is the sound of the other people.
Mike O'Mara. Mike O'Mara speaking
At the barber shop.
to the barber
Remember
shop.
that no bastard ever won war by dying for his country. You won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
There you go. That would have been the great speech there. It would have worked.
No,
I don't think that would have worked any better
that would have been a bridge too far.
than the Caddyshack
Right.
quote.
These kids are like, does this guy think we're getting drafted?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Yeah, wonderful time.
just want a
wonderful
lollipop.
time. Lots of, and he laughed, a nice hearty laugh. Brief though, not like not like you and Oscar would have laughed.
Yeah, but
if you were there.
like, there's got to be some regard for the accurate dissertation of that. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, like there's people could mush that up anytime. You did it like that.
Nailed it.
I pulled it. Well, I've done it a lot on the show.
Yeah, but
The
they
only
don't know
other
that.
thing
They don't
happened
know
in
that side of you. If I saw a random person do that, I would think they're a little kooky, but hilarious.
Yeah, I'd love it.
The only other thing that happened was earlier on in the haircut, and I'll mention this because it wasn't as good an experience as what I just had. But he mentions he's from New England, and he says, "Where are you from?" And I'm about to give him the central New England speech, or tell him that where I was from in Connecticut, we'd go to the beach in Rhode Island. That's where we
Yeah.
go. And as I'm going to do that, so I take a breath to do my little, bio, and I go, and as I go like that, he hits the shears on the left side of my head and brings up just a sea of hair that I suck into my esophagus. And I said, well, I'm like that. But other than that, it was beautiful. And I got I lunged up the hair that was in there, and might have had a couple of strands, well into the evening.
Yeah,
but it was,
there might be one still.
You look good, though.
Yeah, I could notice that you got a good haircut.
Uniform fade.
How long did he take you?
It's a fixed haircut. What it is, you skin it on the side because,
You mustn't bring that up because it looks totally on purpose. It looks great.
All right. Very,
how long with the speeches? How long was the experience?
6.5 hours.
Well, that seems good.
Really
if you can keep it under 7, it's nice.
He was dedicated and he cared. But it was, positive experience. And I'm getting ready to go to New Orleans, and we're all looking forward to New Orleans.
Yes.
And I am looking forward to not only being on stage for everybody Saturday night at the House of Blues, and I'm seeing on social media people are getting excited about the big event.
Some people have arrived already.
Some people have arrived.
Yeah, Dirk headed out this morning.
That's very exciting, and I think that I don't want to be a monster, as Oscar would say.
Okay,
but I think when I'm out in public, I am infinitely delighted to see listeners. Over the years, I've bumped into listeners in many different places, from all the way from Maui, Hawaii, to Bar Harbor, Maine. And I mean, I have. I ran it. When we're in New Orleans, we're going to have a bunch of people flying into town. We'll be bumping into people all the time as we travel in and around New Orleans, Louisiana. And
it's a small town. Carrie has never been. And I said,
she'll love it.
And I said, once you get down to the Bourbon Street area, it's pretty compact. You see a lot of people Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful for partying.
One part is the touristy part.
Yeah.
And apparently Oscar's told me a lot of stuff going on this week.
Just
down there,
Just for some context, because of the season down there.
Yes.
There's just a ton of great music, leading up to our event.
It's also spring break at the Barber College.
There's outdoor concerts.
So a lot of people will be there.
There's so much to do.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Just by walking around, you'll find stuff. Yeah.
Is your wife coming too? Is Shannon, or how's she feeling?
I'm hoping. She looked good this morning.
Okay.
God willing. She was making all about her yesterday, but looking at the hotel.
She has some clams she bought, I think 2 weeks ago.
Why was she making it all about her yesterday?
Not
happy with the digs that you have down there?
No, she's fine. She just wanted to triple check everything.
Okay.
And
you got a nice place, right? You're staying at a nice joint.
Yeah, it's 230 square feet, but my points would allow for us to get there. I just wanted to be close to the venue, so it's one of the closest to the venue. In case
that's perfect. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me look here.
He's gonna check.
You save your points and then you use them.
Sure.
I think I'm pretty close to the quarter as well.
You are. I mapped it out. I tried to stay at your place.
It says I'm staying in Baton Rouge.
Oh, that's easy. Just get on
New Orleans humor. New Orleans humor. There we go.
I was like, no.
Just get on the road and you're there in a minute. Yeah.
I say to Carla last night, she said, "You looking forward to seeing everybody?" I said, "It's been 3 years." I love walking into what was that little bar in Vegas that we all hung out in?
That's in the hotel.
The American Grill.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was that. It had
How can
rock
you not?
in the
You
name.
lived there. How can you not remember what it was? Oh, I guess I know.
The Bayside Cafe.
So she said, "Yeah, I'm looking forward. It's been 3 years. Looking forward to seeing everybody." And then she looks at me and said, "So you're looking forward to seeing
Mel's
people?"
Diner.
No. She said, "Even when you're gambling."
Oh,
No.
So this is Carla's suggestion, not mine. I
The
look
Peach
forward
Pit.
to the peach.
it's not the Peach Pit.
Sorry.
Let's see, Boobs and Wings.
That's what
the
it
name
is.
of the place that we have.
McKelvey's. It was.
She said, "Well, I know you don't like to talk to people when you're gambling." I said, "Yeah, I don't. I'm in my Zen place. I'm doing." She said, "Well, how about if everybody that wants to talk to you when you're gambling has to give you $20?"
This guy thinks he's at the Washington Convention Center.
I know.
And we're all paying for a photo.
That's right.
Listen.
You know what it is?
That made me laugh
It's
out loud.
It's Americon.
It's
That
American.
made me laugh out loud.
Your devices. I'm sorry, your vices that lead you
Yes.
to your devices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are your business.
Yeah.
If you want
Right.
to charge for an impromptu meet and greet, that's up to you.
That's
like,
not true.
who am I supposed to say?
No, I'm just saying that
Just tell
I'll
'em
talk to
to
people
Venmo you.
walking in, walking out. But if I'm sitting down,
A consideration.
just so you know about my gambling, when I'm at one of my hypnotic machines, Oscar,
Yes.
I don't. And this is Carla gets very angry at me when I do this. You know the people that push in the chairs in the casinos.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They come up and push in the chairs with the people that come with the little machine that sweeps and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
dump the
Yeah,
ashtrays
yeah.
and stuff like that. That bugs me. Like I'll be playing, and somebody comes in to push out a chair, and I'm like, and I wait
Yeah.
because I don't.
No.
You've actually done that to me.
I'm
directly.
sure I've done it to
Yes.
everybody.
Where I was like, "Is
I've
everything
done
okay? Do you want me to? You want me to leave? Okay,
Yeah.
you want me to leave? I'm gonna go."
Mike,
That is not. How did it? Did you just?
We were at the
Oh,
we were at
that
the
would have
Golden
been-
Nugget.
That would have been when you approached me after I was already there, not when we walked in together. Right?
No,
you came
said,
in. With
"I'm at
Todd
the Nugget.
from
Come on
somewhere."
over." Yes.
and invariably,
You
I
invited
said
us
I'm at
over.
the Nugget. Come on over.
Yeah, you invited us over, and then you stared at me sideways, and Todd, and Cole,
Well, I can
Shannon,
I
and
can tell
Marissa.
I can tell you what happened, and I've worked with Mike for 31 years, and I know there are actually times that it's okay to approach him in a casino. But what
he
happened
invited us over.
he texted.
I've
Hold it,
been
Mike.
in the middle of the machines and
You
chatted.
texted Oscar when you were winning, and then in the time it took him to get back to the Nugget, you were losing. So invariably, what happened is
I was bad luck.
you were bad luck, and you didn't need that right at that
Oscar's
point.
gambling. I will say this.
Is crazy.
I don't mind being. No, I do mind being around it. It makes me extremely nervous, especially if he's had a cocktail or two and he does these crazy.
To be perfectly honest, Mike, I've left a blackjack table after Oscar's played two hands.
Yeah.
because it's so scary to look at.
It's aggressive.
It's it's not.
It's aggressive. Like spend 6 minutes at the table and go back to your room.
but I'm over.
And hit the mini bar.
But I'm over gambling at that point. It's over. Like
Okay.
I'm not going back
All right.
for more.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
no, but
know.
also he's like, you know,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you.
I don't go back for more. That's crazy.
Well, he has a
Right.
couple drinks and he has those big saucer eyes.
Yeah.
He almost looks like he's an Instagram filter, but that's just Oscar.
Now you can do me this favor.
Yes.
If you see me at any point, which I doubt,
Yes.
because it's been some time since I've been in that type of shape.
Yes.
Like this will probably happen if it's going to happen Saturday night, right? Because as I had a pep talk
Yeah,
with the guys,
as we all would.
I had a pep talk with the guys and said, "I know you're not drinking anymore, but please, no broken legs, no stumbling
Thursday
around,
and,
nothing crazy,
Thursday
right?
and Friday.
Yeah. Enjoy your
we
evenings.
Keep it in our pants.
Eat,
Right.
Say no to shots. Be
planning
respectful
on-
of your time.
I'm planning
That's
on
it.
doing the daytime thing.
Yeah.
Which is why we're rescheduling our meeting. And then
What's
'cause
the
I don't
daytime
wanna-
thing? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying.
Gambling.
Las Vegas style gambling?
Daytime, and
Okay.
then dinner,
Yeah.
and then to bed.
Yeah, to
that's
bed.
what I. That's what I wish to do.
Fair.
Last thing I want to do is get off a plane and see him.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
I
I
don't
mean, I-
think
Thank you.
that's
I love, but
that's not nice to say.
back to
No,
Oscar.
in a formal work setting.
Yes.
I don't want. That's
You're
what I
on
meant.
vacation.
Not see Rob. I want to see Rob
Yeah.
for God's sake, and I want to see everybody there.
He's a great chaperone now that he's
He's
the
also
DD.
fun. He proved
Yes.
that the last time I
Yeah.
saw him. I know that.
Would you
It's
want
gonna
him to
be-
come and keep you company at the casino?
Rob knows me better than anybody knows me.
No.
So I mean,
Couldn't
Rob
pay me
knows.
enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Rob, but I was nice when you guys were hanging out that one time at the Venetian.
Sometimes there were times that you were
6
nice.
years
Well,
ago.
Yeah.
Was that CES or
that
was
was
that?
more than
CES.
6 years
Yeah.
ago.
Was that
It was
CES
like
when
10
we
years
got
ago.
there?
Consumer
For
electronics
some
show.
reason, we spent for a 2-day conference. We spent 11 days in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
or
at
something like
the
that.
Venetian.
There was a
And
consideration.
Your flights got in at like 5:30 Vegas time, and I'd arrived at like 10:30 in the morning.
Yes.
And you arrived, and I'm at a machine going, Caivampo!
Well, and
As
Pony is following the cigarette butts around the casino, saying this one's still warm.
Well, he would know.
He's near. He would back then. Absolutely.
He would know.
I remember walking to dinner. Pony would want to walk through the casino because you could smoke in the casino.
Yep.
Is it jive that Shannon wants to go to a voodoo fortune teller?
100%. That's
That's
part
what you
of the
do
deal.
down there. Yeah.
You go to that. You go to one of the witchcraft shops, the voodoo shops.
Yeah.
I mean, if she likes that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
she'll dig it beyond. She will love that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and go enjoy the food and
Yeah.
the style down there. The
Just
vibe
by
is
walking
phenomenal.
the street, it's fantastic. You can't.
Yeah,
there's
and
no
the
better city
entertainment.
for
You
it.
can pop in and hear in the
Try
middle
to
of the
get
day. You
some
can hear a
morning
band.
runs in before the day starts. On
Yeah,
Depends
be
on what
careful
you
with that.
depends on what you eat the night before.
No, it depends on where you run too.
That's true. You might be really running for your life.
Like any major American city,
Yes.
There's danger.
there is danger. You have to know what you're doing.
I
So,
recall the cuisine was the best I've ever had in my life.
it's and where
Wait
we're
till you
going,
taste
it's
the
great.
chicken fingers. They are good.
No,
You're gonna
no.
love it.
We
You're
went out to some
going
nice
to
restaurants. I remember.
love it, and I can't wait to see everybody. I'm really really excited, and we're all set to go. What's gonna be the thing you're looking forward to now, Rob? I know usually you were big on pre-gaming.
Probably,
with everybody.
I'm looking
to a fault.
It's I've been to the city numerous times. I've been very lucky to be to the city
What, like-
numerous times.
More than 5?
Probably six times because we did a couple Super Bowls there. We've traveled there.
I've been there 8 or 9 times.
This would be my second time in my life.
So I'm really looking forward to crafting an explanation to my doctor what happened.
Why?
As
Just
far as
calories?
food?
No, drinking. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
kidding. I'm
Don't do that.
kidding.
That's,
I'm looking forward really to not even so much the food because I know the food is good. I mean, I just know that there's not a bad place to eat
Yeah,
in the
but
entire
do you
city.
have like a plan of like Thursday I'm gonna eat here? Well, we have our team dinner, but for
I'm getting
lunch,
injected today. Before we take
I tell them to double it up.
Yeah, you might
It's
want to.
already maxed out, pal.
But I'm looking forward to.
Swear to God, they put like a quart of orange juice in my leg.
They maxed me out.
They did. That's how it works, Oscar, by the way.
I
You're
don't- I
wondering
don't
what it
know.
is.
I don't know.
It's like a certain amount, then a certain amount,
Yeah.
then a certain amount.
Oh,
then-
they tear
then-
you up?
Yeah.
Then they tear you up, and then once you get
like
to that tier,
allergy shots, yeah.
and then when you get to that tier, you go home and you tell your son he's not going to be going to a private college. Not that it's expensive.
Do you feel nauseous now that you eat? Because you weren't really before.
I feel
If he
what did
overdoes it.
I felt after Easter. I told you I felt nausea then. I felt real time like sick.
But
because I'd
that's
eaten
'cause
sugar.
you
Only
overdo
when
it.
When I feel nauseous is when I go for sugar. If I avoid sugar, I do a lot better.
Yeah.
So if I was to eat anything, bread,
Protein.
protein,
Nothing.
with a nice little butter sauce
Yeah.
on it, no problem at all.
My,
I'm gonna eat a lot of shrimp.
I don't think
Yeah,
I told
there's,
you guys.
there's so
this.
much good stuff to eat.
And I'll do anything for food. I could eat 2 dozen eggs, 36 pork
That's
chops,
all right. We've got enough.
24
My
fried
mom,
chicken.
Thank you.
at this point, has lost 40 pounds.
That's excellent.
That's exciting.
But you can't help but break this addiction of like if you're a manic eater, you're a manic eater.
That's it.
And this medicine that she's lucky enough that her insurance half covered, doesn't cover. My brother's covering. I don't know anymore. I don't want to hear the drama. I just inject her. So I inject her,
What a good boy.
and like 3 hours later, she's like, "If I make a flan, would you guys eat it?"
Oh, she wants to see you eat.
Yes. And I'm like, "Mom, you can't even eat the flan. We're not going to have you make it."
It's interesting that she
Isn't
does
that wild?
I don't cook a lot anyway, so I don't know if it's a thing with me. But
Yeah, but she just
I
like
would
on a
describe-
random Sunday wanted to whip up a flan.
Have it.
See, I don't look at it that way. I'm really
Flan Sundays?
Yeah.
You know what? We're so lean in the cupboard at our house now that I've had dinner. I can't tell you the number of dinners I've had where I've had a protein bar, and that's it.
That's
And-
part.
and,
That's great though because you're supposed to eat early and you're supposed to
It's working.
trail
Yeah.
off your eating.
No,
Oscar,
it's
the
just-
cupboard was
it's a-
bare.
But
Yeah,
sugar,
a lot of
if
food
I'm
in
eating a
the
lot,
morning.
and I ate like a sugar cookie and a scoop of ice cream, and I felt all day watching the Masters on Sunday.
It's
I
such
felt-
a great fat guy thing to combine two desserts.
Where do you get
Well, it
them
was
both?
the brunch. It was
yeah,
the brunch.
and it's so great though.
They
It's
had
awesome.
cookies and ice
Oh, an
cream.
Easter brunch. Got it,
An
got
Easter
it, got
brunch.
it, got it,
Yeah,
got it,
that's
yeah.
that's why. I
But
did.
as
So
far
are you,
as far as New Orleans goes, what I'm looking forward to is walking the streets, seeing what goes on down there, feeling the energy. But and this might sound a little jive, but it's not. Seeing Carrie see it for the first time.
Aw.
Because it is like almost an overwhelming out of worldly experience when you go down there. It's different than
That's
any
so
other
sweet.
city in
You're
America.
Still in love.
Yeah, I do love her. She's very cool.
I haven't even
and the
thought about
same goes-
Shannon.
And the other also.
I've only thought about Carla in terms of what she can do for me.
Well,
That
what
doesn't
would
make
she
sense.
do
It'll,
for you?
It'll make sense to you after.
I got you.
After
I
the
got
Olympics is over.
you. Fair enough.
And then the
but
same
really,
goes
that's
for
about
my
it.
the
That's
same
it.
goes for my daughter Julia. It's her first
No,
trip to New
that's
Orleans
cool.
too.
No, to be honest with you, and this is the truth, I have to give full disclosure here. I've thought about Carla when we've talked about what we like to do, and we are we're not degenerates because we do not bet the college fund, but we love. We've concluded it is one of our favorite things to do. We have to control it. We have to make sure that we don't let it get out of control, and we do that, and we've done that for a few years now, but we love playing the games. We do. We love it. We love going into a casino with the lights and doing that. And it's horrible. It's a beautiful city with loads of culture, and the only thing I'm really excited about outside of our show is going in and dealing with that. I'm sick. I know I'm
Mike,
sick. Thank you.
it is I think history will show it's the tightest casino you ever have returned to. There's
Really?
no way to win
Yeah,
money
you've
there.
said that
Yeah.
in the past.
There's no
Yeah,
way to win
yeah.
money there.
Maybe it's changed.
Remember the
Oh,
pain.
I'm sure it has.
Remember the pain.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
It'll keep you sane.
Because we went there, the first time we went there was like maybe 95, 96.
Right.
And they still hadn't really worked out the laws. They could have riverboat gambling.
Yeah.
So it was a barge
Yeah.
attached to the land by
Yeah,
this
very
much
small.
rope. Yeah. And that's all the gambling they could do. But now there's that beautiful facility downtown.
Yeah, and by the way, as Oscar and I have experienced firsthand, it is a bit of a grifter city.
Yes.
You got to keep your eyes
Yeah,
open.
keep your
because
eyes peeled.
That's part of the
how
fun.
they get you. Yeah.
Part of the fun, part of the charm.
The last time, again, if you come out with the jackpot winnings, no one's gonna be happier on this side of the table than me.
This is true. This is true.
Because I'll celebrate you. But the last time we were there,
Combine slot machines and blackjack with that statement right there. If you come out with the jackpot,
Yes.
I'll be on the other side of the table. That was an interesting comment.
what do you mean?
It's like he said, if you come out with a jackpot,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be on the other side of the table,
I didn't mean-
indicating
yes.
you're at a blackjack
Of this
table.
table. It's of this table. Saying,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
saying that
Now I
I'll be the
understand.
happiest.
See, I'm
celebrating.
obsessed.
it.
It's
Yes.
so
I'm
great.
obsessed with it.
Oscar will
broadcast
be
table.
my
Boy, you are a chatty Cathy today. Everybody can get a word in. Go ahead, Rob. Yes. What is it? Rob is excited.
Please
Yes.
talk.
Oscar will be at the blackjack table with his big saucer eyes saying things like, I don't know, 17, I'm feeling it. Hit me.
I'm not
Oh,
going to gamble. That's just not my. It's not my thing.
Well, the
if
way
it's in
you
front of me, it's
the way you play is
if
not
it-
gambling.
Yeah, but if it's there, it's there.
yeah,
But I'm not going to go out of my way to find it.
You'll be
The
there.
last time you walked out of Harris and we met up with you,
Yeah.
you were so mad, like seething mad, and then you mentioned these are some words I remember: criminal, license, grifters. There was.
How do you are like being married to someone because you remember things.
You see, I don't remember
many,
those
many
words.
moons
I
You were
remember.
so hostile
I don't doubt
about
it for
them.
a second that what he's saying is gospel. Yeah, a lot of times I'll argue with Oscar about facts. This one, he's repeating things that I could see myself saying after a losing
A
jag.
bad run.
I
a bad
remember
run.
A
asking
bad
you
run. I
about
could
the-
see my criminal license. Yeah, it's all fixes in. It's not.
By the time I saw you, you were saying
random.
It's a crooked city. It's a crooked city.
You went so far as to have me look up if they are truly affiliated or they are some sort of like licensed,
Like a pop-up.
Yes, like a pop-up.
Very fortunate you two have stayed with me through the years. I'm so sorry.
License. Check the
I'm so
license.
sorry.
Did they buy the name or are they affiliated?
So sorry. But I'll be in a good mood for the show no matter what. We'll be right
It's
back.
the social event of 2023. TMOS Live and the Big Easy.
At the House of Blues. That's coming up on April 15th.
You've made all the plans to get there. Now find out what there is to do.
We're going to be hanging out with people and having a fantastic time.
P-A-R-T. Why? Because I got
And
it.
if you're looking for things to do, check out the TMOS Live and the Big Easy page on Facebook.
How delightful!
See and be seen with some of your favorite P1s.
Dan O'Brien is coming. O'Brien.
Find out where Steve Kelsey will be passing out loofahs.
You know, your basic high school orgy type of thing.
And make your reservation for the seance in Rick Schofield's room.
Me and the Spirit get together. We like to party all night.
The TMOS Live and the Big Easy page on Facebook. Your one-stop shop to plan for a weekend you'll never forget.
We're as excited as you all are. It's going to be great. Fantastic. I checked that out. I can't get in, but I saw there about 400 people that are hanging out and checking things out. So very, very excited. Looking forward to New Orleans. So if you want to know what's going on and you want to know where the people are meeting up, that's a good way to check it out. This podcast is sponsored by Groove Life. It's 2023. Are you still using the same wallet from I always say 2003. From 2003? Now is the time to update your wallet game. The Groove Wallet is a sleek, low-profile wallet engineered for everyday use. I'm going to whip it out right now.
Look out.
Whip it out.
Here we go. Here we go.
Whip it out.
Show the world.
It's that simple. It doesn't, it's so let me stop.
It's understated.
Very understated.
I love it.
Yes.
I do love it. They're so cool. Yeah, and it's rapidly become one of my favorite possessions.
Screams
I love
utility.
having this,
it does.
It really does. And by the way, they have a little area to keep cash right here. I'm going to lose you this week.
I was going to say, that'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. Thank you. Anyway, it keeps cards in a little spot, and you flip it up with your thumb. Thumb motion perfectly fans out up to 6 cards for easy access to find everything you want. Everything you need.
Oh, no.
I mean, really, license, credit card, Players Club.
You'll
It's
splash
durable.
the pot anytime.
Whenever the FI please. It's high-quality aluminum outer shell. This wallet is unlike any wallet I've seen, and with Groove Life's, listen to this, 94-year no BS warranty, the Groove Wallet is the last wallet you will ever need, and I know that for a fact. Personally, we all love them, and you're going to love yours too. I love this Groove Wallet. It's very, very cool, and it looks like it's built like a tank. It's time to bring your wallet into the 21st century. Head to groovelife.com/TMOS and use promo code TMOS for 20% all Groove Life products. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use my code TMOS for 20% off your order. One last time, that's promo code TMOS for 20% off your order. Just click the button on our website. It's that easy. Welcome back to the show,
From the four
everybody.
corners of the World Wide Web and into your digital device, it's what you need to know. This is the homepage.
You have a shong?
I do. Oh, you play at the front.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, that's a new one.
You like it?
That was
No.
aggressive.
You don't? How about this one?
No.
How about this one?
That's cool.
No,
No?
it's old.
Well, then, I guess I don't have a shong.
Do the Blade Runner one, the second one?
I like this one, though. This is my favorite, but this is the one you like.
Oscar, I was playing with the computer before the show for like an hour, just trying everything again, and it's locked down. It is so. I got to go to the my favorite place in the world when
The
we
Mac
get back.
store.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't really hear about celebrities helping out in Ukraine. Certainly now that the war has dragged on for this long, but this is an exception and comes from an unexpected celebrity chef. Rachel Ray went to an orphanage in western Ukraine and refurbished their kitchen and taught the kids how to cook. She also donated an ice cream maker and floor cleaner. She said, quote, "I am just grateful that they allow me to be part of their community and their effort. It is a moral imperative to be here. People here in Ukraine, they continue on with their lives despite whatever happens. I am in such awe of that." Rachel has been to Ukraine 4 times this year, and plans are underway for her 5th trip.
The sad thing they don't mention, though, is she ate 2 orphans.
Oh, how dare you? Let's try to help people.
That I can't believe you made that joke.
It's horrible, isn't it?
That's monstrous.
It is
what
monstrous.
Matthew McConaughey will star in a Yellowstone spinoff after a 3-year break from acting. On the Armchair Expert podcast, Matthew said, quote, "To go have some structure, like I got a call time, I got lines, I got scenes, I got character. That sounds like a vacation right now to me." He also thinks his time away has made him a different and improved actor. Here's Matthew McConaughey's quote. "What I have is so much respect for the vocation of acting. I have a healthier relationship. I'm not looking at it for my survival and my thrive all. I think good acting emulates life. Real life is where this stuff comes from." All right. Okay.
Is it a sitcom, this spinoff?
No, it's Yellowstone. It's
I
a
see.
drama.
That's really awkward and loud.
Okay, so I'll change it down.
Ready for more movie hype?
I always am.
We just took a All we have to do is get through this show, and then we're on the way.
We're here.
That's it. We're here.
I know.
We'll get it. We'll get it done. We're all in the same space today. I understand it always is like this, the last show before we have a live show. It's just natural, and we should embrace it.
Great
wrap
energy.
our arms around it.
Appreciate it.
Great energy. Yeah. We don't know much about the Barbie movie yet, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty out there.
Oh, boy.
Margot Robbie says, quote, "The first time I read the Barbie script, my reaction was, this is good. Smoke."
She didn't say that.
She did. She said, this is good. This is so good. What a shame it will never see the light of day because they're never going to let us make this movie. But they did. But when she was asked for details, Margot said, quote, "Can't tell ya." Okay. On a similar note, Simu Liu took the gig after his agent read the script and told him, quote, "If I could stake my career on any one script, it's the Barbie script. I really think you should do it." Barbie hits theaters July 21st.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah,
I won't be there.
I think it's going to be a blockbuster. There's too many people that know that brand and too many kids that want to see it.
So much color. So
Be a
much
monster
color.
hit. Yeah, it'll be a monster hit.
Ryan, the only knock is, and this is how superficial our society is. Some people are saying that Ryan Gosling isn't good looking enough to be Ken.
Ken?
Where I sit there, I'm like, well, I mean, isn't this guy one of the top five dreamboats in Hollywood?
Yeah, and what are they looking for? A robot? Somebody who matches Ken? You'd have to get somebody with like Now, if they did a plastic surgery kind of animatronic deal, it's going to be live action.
It
right?
is.
The Barbie movie.
Live action.
Yeah.
If you kind of use, we don't know yet, right? We don't know whether they're going to make him
I saw
up.
the
stills
trailer.
we've seen, it
I've
looks
seen
like
the
Ryan Gosling,
and
and it
I've
looks
seen
like
the
Margot
trailer.
Robbie.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to see what happens. Summer is still 2 months out, but you might be looking at new bathing suits already. So here is a great tip for
You
parents.
bet I am.
Never buy your kid a bathing suit that's blue. I can understand.
Really?
This. A swimming teacher in Florida posted a video on TikTok that's racked up millions of views this past week. She says blue bathing suits are dangerous because they're impossible to see in the water. She bought one for her daughter just to show people what she means. She chose the worst possible color, light blue, and the photo, you can actually see the child's arms and head, but in a very difficult way. And the rest of her, it's like translucent. It's dangerous to the exact same color as the bottom of the pool. It's hard to keep track of them. A few lifeguards chimed in and agreed with her. Light blue bathing suits are bad, especially for little kids, and light pastels in general aren't great. Instead, they say stick with bright colors like orange or red. They're much easier to see. Rob used to wear a light blue suit when he was a kid, but it was okay. You could see him because he always wore a white T-shirt.
Exactly. Thank you.
Baby soft skin.
Baby something.
Fat kid in the pool.
Yeah. It showed off my natural curves.
Happy grilled cheese sandwich day.
Oh, I'm a fan.
High holiday in
Yes.
my
Who
house.
doesn't love a good
do
grilled
this.
cheese? Only 4% of Americans hate them, so it's a holiday most of us can get behind. They're popular because they're delicious and easy to make. I don't know if they're easy to make well.
That's
They're easy
exactly
to-
what I was going to say.
My wife kills it for our son. Kills it. Perfect grilling. Perfect
The
grilling.
secret, Mike, low and slow.
On the pan or on a
Patience.
panini maker?
On a regular fry pan, and it's patience.
Patience, got to be patient.
Patience that I do not have in the kitchen, which is why I'm an elaborate stir-fry cook. A restaurant in New York is bringing back the world's most expensive sandwich today. It's a grilled cheese that costs $214. Okay, where's the gold leaf? The restaurant is Serendipity 3.
That was the
they're
same
also-
outfit, the same place.
Yeah, they do it like for
Yes,
lots of other
every
stuff.
year.
Yeah.
They sold the world's most expensive milkshake for $100, the world's most expensive fries, $200, the world's most expensive dessert for $25,000.
Nice. I bet it's good.
Wow. Their $214 grilled cheese debuted in 2014. You have to order it 48 hours in advance. The bread itself has Dom Perignon champagne baked into it. It's cooked. They say, that'd be a good way to cut the cost. It's cooked in
Tastes
truffle
like
butter.
Corbel.
It's cooked in truffle butter with edible gold flakes mixed in. And the fancy Italian cheese comes from cows that can only be milked 2 months out of the year. Well, they've changed from last year's grilled cheese where they use breast milk. Margot Robbie's breast milk. Once it's cooked, they stick more edible gold flakes on the outside of the bread for no good reason. And it's also served with a lobster bisque dipping sauce.
Oh,
See, that
yum.
sounds good.
Yeah. Mike,
Grilled cheese and lobster bisque.
What's really great is everyone who orders it gets a hat that says Jackass.
Hey ho! A Florida man, this is a little something now for you, facing charges after he fired shots into a Seminole County restaurant because he was upset that he was asked to leave. 28-year-old Christopher Nordick was arrested over the weekend on several charges, including attempted murder and shooting into an occupied structure. Witnesses inside the restaurant told deputies that Nordick was inside when he began to bother several customers and was ultimately told to leave. Officials said Nordick left but returned moments later and began shooting several rounds through the restaurant's front door in the direction of multiple customers at the bar, causing them to hide and take cover. The incident was reportedly caught on surveillance video. Deputies recovered 10 gun shell casings at the scene. They later found him nearby at an intersection. He was wearing the same clothes as they saw in the surveillance video, and he was arrested. He admitted to law enforcement that he had a few drinks while at the restaurant and became upset after being asked to leave. Let's see, but he denied shooting into the business. He was booked into the Seminole County Jail where he is being held without bond. In Florida, shooting into a restaurant is a popular way to show your dissatisfaction with your meal and is less time-consuming than asking to speak with the manager. Especially now that we have that old concealed carry anywhere you want.
Sure.
Yeah, it's law.
And you can probably get a table really fast.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you just go in and say, I'd like the table by the window, please. Pat. Patting my rifle, my gun. We'll be right back after this, everybody.
Mike O'Mara,
Yes, Rob Spiewak.
do you like not being heard under bridges?
I sure do. There's nothing that excites me more than that statique.
Yeah, it's great being on AM.
We're talking about the Mike O'Mara Show a little before 5 every Monday through Friday right here on the mighty AM 1630 KCJJ. Hope you give us a listen. You'll enjoy it. And remember, corn, enjoy it a second time.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show, only on the mighty 1630 KCJJ.
Oh, sorry about that. Hold on a second. I'm all lost here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go back now. Welcome back to the show, everybody. This portion of the program brought to you by Dadgrass. Do you need an afternoon reset? Is that something that sounds like it might be appealing to you? Do yourself a favor and snag 5 minutes for a Dadgrass toke break. They've also got mom grass joints as the perfect pick-me-up to spark your creative flow, or the original Dadgrass joints to quiet your mind after your 9 to 5. Dadgrass, legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. Their 100% organic pre-rolled joints are very low in THC and high in CBD, so you can enjoy the effects of CBD while keeping a clear head. And if you want the toke without the smoke, Dadgrass also has a CBD tincture, and that is made with the same high-quality hemp. It's easy to dose, and the effects come on smooth. Or try the Dadgrass gummies, the best on the market. They're really good. They taste good, and they get you mellow. All the mellow goodness, no smoke required. Dadgrass will leave you in a euphoric mood. All Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the U.S. right now. Dadgrass is offering TMOS listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/TMOS. Go to dadgrass.com/TMOS for 20% off your first order. Remember, man, that's dadgrass.com/TMOS. Welcome back to the show. Whoa, everybody. You want to talk about Musk or not? Do you want to talk about Elon? No?
I don't want to give him too much press. This guy's out of control.
He's nuts. The man is nuts.
You want to talk about how technology fails us?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's failed me on this show. I used to have all my sounds here.
Right.
And now they're all dead. Yeah. They're dead, Dom. So technology.
That's an easy fix for you. You just don't want to go to the Apple store.
And until then, you have this.
Right.
It's great.
I just think technology, we rely on it so much that if something goes awry.
That's true.
Yeah. I think there's aspects of and I am as guilty as the next person. Sometimes it's user error. You're like, oh, damn it. I should know better than this.
Right.
Mike, I have to give you credit that, and I think I have enough over these years that you are and it's not an ageist thing. I still think when you're in your 60s, you're still rocking and rolling because that's just the byproduct of society these days.
Well, also the nature of what we do.
Correct, but you could be
a little
more
problematic if I was totally daft.
You could be more helpless, or at least give us that impression. Than you actually are. The way you run your remote control, the way you've got your headphones, Bluetooth to your living room television, all that stuff is not something just someone that doesn't use technology.
Doesn't just happen.
Yeah, that doesn't just happen. I say this in a completely different world where I feel like you respect technology, and again, I don't want to pull the curtain back too much. The iPad that Mike destroyed was over a decade old. I've been asking him to break it for years, and
it was literally warped.
He finally did it on the show,
yeah,
which was fun for all of us. If you were hurt, your feelings were hurt.
Man, I enjoyed it. Hey, if your feelings were hurt, bite me.
Got it.
If you have a problem with that, put a thread up. Call friggin' Ian Cubitt.
Excuse me. I don't know who that is, but okay.
He got awfully specific, awfully quick. That's very nice.
I don't know how long Pony's going to be able to take it.
It wasn't my iPad.
That was the thread.
Yeah.
That was the thread.
I remember it. Know the name. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Heart.
Yeah.
Mike, do you dwell on the negative? Yes.
It fuels us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this weekend, Shannon and I were. She was dropping me off. I don't know where we were in front of, like picking up some something for the pharmacy for my mom. And
so you knew that you were being dropped off. It wasn't being dropped off at a mystery location.
Correct.
Okay.
And then she was going to go run an errand. I was going to wait at the pharmacy for my mom's stuff. This is Sunday. And she says, oh, your AirPods, these little new AirPods that I think most people have, they are, they're right there. They're sitting right there. And I said, oh, really? And so she hands them to me. And my wife, who's known as an international Butterfingers, she will drop everything. Everything. Yes. Middle of the night, I hear, boom. And then, or I'll hear up says, boom, I'm okay. And like, it's just a constant,
Does she break things?
Sometimes, but sometimes it's just, I know that she just doesn't have a good grip, and she swears that it's, something else, but no, it's just, she's dropped things since I've known her.
Okay.
Cracked screens on her iPhone. I had to get her at the top of the line a case that, they give you money if something breaks inside of it.
OtterBox?
Like a child.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
So she hands me my AirPods, and like anything else, she like loosey-gooseys the handoff, and they fall onto the concrete on a busy street right outside of this leisure
AirPods, I would think, if you're going to tell me any technology, I would think AirPods would be able to, with their hard plastic bouncy bounce, and you wouldn't have an issue.
Yeah.
So drops the earbuds, pop out and just like shimmy underneath the car.
Oh, once they're out of their case, they are off like mice.
And she's like, it's okay. I see them. They're right under the car. I'm going to pull forward.
Oh, no.
And before I can say anything, she's already shut the door and moving forward. And I hear the rolling tires on asphalt.
Yes.
And then a crack. And
we have a sound for that.
Yes.
We do. Hold on. One step ahead of
Thank
you,
you.
Mike. Yes.
And I'm like, no, we're good. I'll let me look at it. Let me see where you think they're clear, and I can pull forward. And she's like, oh no, I got this. You're making a big deal out of this. And I said, but wait. And then the roll forward, and out of the right hand passenger side corner. We're not going to get it in time. It's too late.
You're right.
I hear a.
You want to know what 10-year-old technology is? Rob's trying to use it right now.
No, that's his brain. So
my brain is 10-year-old technology. The brain of a 10-year-old.
In my hand, I only have one AirPod, one case, and I'm missing an earbud. Why, Oscar?
Totally destroyed.
Because my wife ran over it as she was moving forward to get the AirPod.
Because the glass, that glass AirPod that we had.
Yeah,
it was crystal.
So, well, that has nothing to do with technology failing you.
No.
That has everything to do with
Shannon failing you.
Your wife dropping something when you tried to. By the way, whose fault was it? You or your wife when it dropped?
I ran track. I know what a baton handoff is.
Oscar was very famous for his high school with
I was
the
slow,
relay team.
but I was on it. And
Never did that. Never did a relay. Always wanted.
Oh, I lived on the track team.
And then yesterday, Mike, you have these AirPods Pro, the over the ear ones that are like $700, $500,
I got them
whatever
for a Christmas
Yeah,
present.
a Christmas present.
And I use them for my computer late at night, and I use them to watch TV with.
They're fantastic.
Years ago, I bought Shannon some for a birthday present. Pink ones.
They're called AirPods Max.
Thank you. They're AirPods Max.
They're headphones.
Correct. I bought her these.
And he's a cartoon character.
I bought her these headphones. She ends up breaking them. She goes to the Apple store. She comes home, and she says, they won't fix them. I said, why? She goes, you didn't buy the Apple Care. Why didn't you buy the Apple? She's asking me why I didn't buy the Apple Care. I said, because I figured something this expensive wasn't going to be broken and it would have been, taken care of.
Right.
So then she gives me the sour puss, well, I'm not going to buy new ones. These are really expensive. And you didn't buy the Apple Care. And I said, if you mention Apple Care one more time, I'm going to go crazy. Just take my headphones that I was gifted a year earlier by my family.
Right.
And use those. Fine. Totally cool.
Did she need them for recreation or did she need them for work?
I think she's trying to ignore me at home. She wears them at home. Recreation.
Yeah. But I've seen her wear them at work too. So she loves them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I walk into work this morning because I had to walk. Yesterday morning because I had to walk to work because I forgot to charge my electric bike and my wife was at PT. So I walk in with the dog. I'm all sweaty.
The technology household.
Yes.
You should plug
1600.
Yeah.
You should plug the electric bike into that empty slot in your earbuds case.
So I walk in with Santos. I'm all sweaty. I turn the corner and in the kitchen are my AirPods Max in 7 different pieces, being dried out. And
like
by
she found them?
laid out, and they're drying on paper towels.
This is the headphones. These are the headphones she gave you.
Yes.
You gave her, rather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike, you were saying.
Sorry.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
So these are my headphones that I gave her to use. And I walk in her office. I said, what happened to the headphones? And she ponied me. More so than Pony will ever pony me.
She gave you a conjuring answer?
No. She gave me a non-answer answer. She goes, I found moisture inside the headphones. And I said,
I get it. I know where she's going. That the reason they are not functional is because of the moisture and not the fact that she dropped them.
Or she spilled something on them. I said, all right, well, did you spill something on them? I mean, I just need to know mentally, should I be upset about this or forget about it or move on with life? And she goes, well, I didn't.
Oh, these aren't the ones that were dropped. These are the new ones?
These are the ones. These are the new ones.
These are the ones that you gave her?
Yes.
She wrecked those too?
Yes.
So once again, though, not technology failing you. This is, I'm sorry. So did she cop to anything I apologize. I thought you were talking about they were in pieces and she was drying them out.
It was a technology fail for me personally through my
So you
wife.
have the AirPods that have been destroyed.
I have one AirPod that works.
And the other one is at home drying out?
The other one is drying out.
Okay.
And then when I asked her, well, how did moisture get inside the $700 headphones that you just carry around like they're just, random my first Sony headphones.
Right.
She goes, I don't know. I think this is a common issue. I'll look up the forum on Reddit. I said, we don't live in a humid climate inside our house. That's where the stuff is, right? She's Mary Poppins with her bags to work. She's got a zillion things in there. There's the probability of something spilling, including one of her huge vessels of water she carries at all times, is high.
Did she ever cop to any chance?
I've got no recourse, no explanation.
All right.
I've been holding back, and I don't know how to tell her that we just can't have nice things because of you.
Question. Mike, you have a pair of these.
It's going to be a fun trip. Yes.
You have a pair of these iPod Maxes, right?
Yeah.
And you also used to use Koss Pro 4A headphones.
Yeah, the big heavy ones.
Big heavy ones, but in the old days, the ear pads were filled with oil.
Right.
And they would leak. Eventually,
at a certain point, if you had them for a million years, they would just get nasty.
Yeah. So do you suppose, I've never put on these iPod Maxes. Do you suppose AirPod Maxes, do you suppose there's oil in them that
no
could
way.
have been them? Okay. Didn't think so. That's the only thing I had, though. That's the only.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't know. I mean, I never have them near water of any kind.
Yeah.
We have a little hook stand that I
it comes with. Yeah. You know why, Mike?
My issue is charging him. I sometimes forget.
You're responsible.
That's right.
Now, Carla might disagree with that, And why don't you see me right before the show on Saturday, and I'll give you a dollar count. We have to take a break, and then you come right back and tell me how responsible I am.
So, if you have any questions why I'm wearing one AirPod when I'm walking around, it's not because I don't want to wear two. I just have one.
Mike, he's like Vincent Van Gogh.
Spectacular. We'll take a break and we will come back right after this, everybody.
Whether you're a dusty shin cracker or an anchor cracker, this week's bonus show has something for you.
What's the strongest part of your body you think right now?
I got to be my mind.
Is there anything on your body that hasn't worn away yet?
I've got great nails.
You breathed on me when you were down here in the studio, and it sounded like a cat in a bucket of milk. I would like to see the President of the United States. He's a rock star.
And teeth they're not vegetables, they're fruits, right?
Snap your cap.
Take a chill pill, creeps.
Get on the gravy train and get a subscription to the TMOS bonus show. You'll go fuzz buttons over it. Get all the deets at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
You're a wonderful dancer.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Legacy Box is the perfect solution for digitally preserving your past. Just send in your Legacy Box filled with old tapes, reels, and photos, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and organized. It's like magic, and it's done right here in the USA. Save your memories from heat, mold, and fire. Not to mention the magnetic tape, like what's used in VHS and camcorders. That was only made to last 10 to 20 years. Legacy Box is a super simple mail-in service to have all of your videotapes, camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures converted to perfectly preserved digital files. They've helped over 1 million customers safeguard their past. We've all used it, and we all loved it. The memories they have preserved for me are invaluable. It's just amazing to me how long ago I did that video for my mom.
Yes.
She was 80 years old. Join over 1 million families that have trusted Legacy Box and preserve your past. Plus, for a limited time, Legacy Box is running a $9 videotape sale. That is 65% off. There's never been a better time to convert your entire collection. So visit legacybox.com/TMOS to shop their $9 tape sale. That's legacybox.com/TMOS to unlock this offer. We have time for a really quick break here. Rob Spiewak, I know you have a list of cheating items. What is cheating and what is not? We've done this before. I know I've talked about over the years what the real deal is.
Right.
What's cheating and what is not. But I figure with with all the people heading to New Orleans this weekend that might be making a solo flight, we'd be kind of curious about it.
Mike, do you think kissing someone on the cheek counts as cheating?
No.
Okay.
Real quick, rapid fire.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
Scrolling through Tinder when you're bored but not messaging anybody.
Not cheating.
Okay.
By the way, if you disagree, we can go through the whole room. Okay. We can do that, but let's just do it.
Are you in a relationship?
What?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a relationship,
because
scrolling
it's cheating.
through Tinder for
why
recreation.
are you looking for fresh fruit?
Well, I mean, it's just looking at what's there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I've never done it, but I
looking
think
at
I
an adult video that's like something you're never going to be able to contact that person.
Okay.
Looking at Tinder.
It is quite accessible.
I mean,
it's designed to be accessible.
Would it get somebody? Well, the question is it cheating? And
47% of people surveyed said that is cheating.
Well, I don't think so. Cheating, we'll get to it at the end.
All right. Mike, hugging someone very closely and slowly, is that cheating?
No.
Okay. Oscar?
Oscar, what do you think?
I don't hug too many people, so I don't think I...
Wait until after the show.
If it's a sensual hug, then yes.
I will demonstrate
caressing?
that. I will demonstrate that this weekend when I see Stephanie Larson.
Very good.
We'll know then.
Sending someone
Come
out.
on.
Is it cheating?
Bring it in.
Well, Mike, you taught me as a young intern. You said, when you hug someone, never be the first to let go.
Never be the first to let go. You let go. You let go. No, I'm not going to.
Then you lose the hug.
Matt.
Technically
true.
Yeah, maybe I'm starting to understand why they like you so much.
Mike, is it cheating to send someone else revealing photos?
Yes.
Okay. I agree with that. Oscar?
Do you, Oscar?
Unless you're a doctor, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giving someone a massage.
Oh, absolutely.
22% say yes, no matter the context.
By the way, that's that the Me Too era. We've established the fact
all day
with President Biden. You don't come up and give the shoulder massage. That's inappropriate.
That's
I
right.
hate that. By the way,
unless you're a trained professional.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody goes to you for a massage,
looking for
different.
a tip, yeah.
Right.
Flirting
now
with
the front.
Flirting with that cute barista at Starbucks.
No.
Okay, 26% say that is cheating.
What?
That's a really wrap tight 26%.
Yeah, you got to feel alive. You don't even if Shannon gets a drink or a purchase for her or something like that happens and she feels special. Well, I mean, that's not cheating.
No,
Right?
not at all.
All right.
Absolutely.
Is it cheating to hook up with someone else when you're on a break?
Yeah, it depends on the parameters of the break.
That's true. It's a gray area.
Yeah, I can't call it. That's not cheating if you're broken up.
Yeah.
A break is breaking up.
Yeah.
Just like Ross said.
And it's hard to do.
We were on a break.
Yeah.
We were on a break. He's so funny. Mike, is it cheating to share a bed, but you don't do anything?
Depends on the circumstances. That's a very nuanced question right there. If it's something where you pass out, but if it's opposite sex, not a good idea to be in the bed with a person.
Yeah, I mean, and a king-size bed is different than a futon.
Right.
Yeah, you could be close.
I think, and also, if you're in the bed with that person just to sleep, there is morning. You have to deal with morning.
You won't be rolling out of bed.
Pony from the other room writes, is it poles to poles or holes to holes?
He always wants to know. Pony just said he lost the hug. Mike, is it cheating to hold someone else's hand?
That is so intimate to me.
Yeah, I agree.
It is to me
so
as well.
Crazy.
If you're walking down a street and you're holding hands with an opposite sex member or a same sex member and you are gay, that is to me, I think that's pretty hinky right there. That's a tell.
Okay, I agree.
Well, listen. I think this actually comes from the Chris Rock his latest comedy special.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. He said he'd rather. What is it? He'd rather don't just look at it, eat it. Than,
he's taught. He'd rather do that than
hold hands.
Do that, and then he's that intimate, but holding hands he wouldn't do.
It's a bridge too far.
So the idea of Ingus is less intimate than holding a hand.
Yeah. What if you were holding hands with a grease man?
By the way, the idea of Chris Rock in that situation is disturbing to me,
especially with his old teeth.
Oh, he's got new teeth, veneers.
Yeah, they look nice. 28% say holding hands is cheating. Telling someone I would totally hook up with you if you were single.
No.
If I was single,
that's
forgive
flirting.
me, I misread that. Yeah, I agree.
I don't see that ever coming out as in like, are you not happy with the person you're with?
I think it is inappropriate, but it's not.
It's not cheating. It's
no,
not cheating.
I say it all the time at the office, and it's fine.
I would totally hook up with you.
I said it to Charlie Burney yesterday.
Okay. He says, I'm taking.
That's true. Hanging out with an ex without telling your current significant other.
It depends where you are in that relationship.
I think the fact that you're keeping it a secret makes it cheating.
Huh?
But 34%
I mean, you would know better than we would. Jesus Christ.
Cheating is man on top, get it over with quick, in my opinion.
Okay, very good.
That cheating is the act.
Yeah. Mike, do you think...
You're so old-fashioned.
Why am I old-fashioned?
No, I think it's sweet. You're like...
What do you mean sweet? What are you talking about?
There's a hard... You're not wrapped up in your emotions. There's a hard line.
Yeah.
Well, no,
and it's
cheating. If you're thinking about
fornication.
Cheating, you're having an affair. That is cheating. You know what I mean? I mean, cheating... I mean, I really think that when you think about that, and you're a guy, and I have been on this planet a long time, that, by the real definition of it, are there inappropriate behaviors? Every one of these is probably inappropriate.
Yeah.
To a certain extent,
But little Michael comes to you and he says, she cheated on me. And he says, well, she's been texting this guy on Tinder. Son.
I'd look at him and say, that's cheating. Get out of the relationship right now. You got a point.
And
well
also,
done. Pull that one out of your back pocket. Very strong, Oscar. I like that.
And if she is cheating on him, don't invite her to the 10th birthday party.
No, absolutely not.
Is it cheating to watch porn?
No.
8% say it is cheating, so the vast majority say no.
They sound fun.
What about sliding into someone else's DMs?
A private text message.
Yes, to say.
I know what that is.
I'm just for
wondering
those
whether it is.
in the audience.
So innocuous. No.
Okay. And finally, this is the most nuanced one, I think. Your partner has been in a coma for months and might not wake up. Not wake up. You sleep with someone else. Is that cheating?
Did you say months?
They've
Plural or singular?
Months. They've been in a coma for months and may not wake up.
You need comfort.
Yeah, it doesn't help her if she wakes up and you're not around anymore.
Yeah, but don't you know the exact moment she'd wake up?
When you're happy?
Exactly.
No, you can count on maybe like saying a little prayer. Pray for amnesia. Pray for amnesia. Pray for amnesia. That's so.
You did sign that prenup.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yeah, I have it right here. Yes, that is your signature. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's your paisan Paulie. I know it's been a long time since you heard from me, but the boss sent out a proclamation that we all have to listen to. Now, he wants you to share the show. That means let your friends tell their friends and their other friends that the Mike O'Mara Show is on the air. And they can go to TMOS.com to check out the bonus show. And they can go on the TikTok and the Instagram for snippets of the show. Do it today, the boss asked you. And let your friends be a friend of ours. Capiche? We now return you to the man, the myth, the legend, Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Paulie. Looking forward to meeting you for the first time in New Orleans. Can't wait. Hey, spring has officially sprung, and it's definitely getting warmer. Here in Florida, it's downright toasty. That's why I need to stay hydrated, and I do it with my Liquid IV that you see in the Pizza Hut glass right here. There they are every single day. You get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than water alone. Use it first thing in the morning, before a workout, when you feel run down, after a long night out, on long flights. It's so convenient to use, and Liquid IV is made with premium ingredients. It is non-GMO. It is free from gluten. It is free from dairy. You cannot have soy. Hey, do you like flavor? How about this? Sea berry?
Yes.
I'm Sea Berry!
It's a new guy.
I'm the captain of the ship. Strawberry. It's got lemonade flavors. It's got Concord grape that I love. Liquid IV still has all your faves, too. Even better, Liquid IV is on a mission to change the world. Liquid IV has donated over 39 million servings in over 50 countries around the world. Plus, it's convenient and oh so delicious. It's the best way to start your day, so be like me, drink Liquid IV. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code TMOS at checkout. That's 20% off anything you want when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code TMOS at liquidiv.com. Play it, Rob!
Upside down. Roll over. Roll it, roll it. Let me roll it. Flip, flop, and fly.
The flip side. Riddle me this, Mike O'Mara. Do you know what a tweaker is?
Yeah, somebody that gets high on spray paint.
No, a tweaker is a meth head.
Oh, same thing. I knew it was drug-related.
And a former tweaker went on TikTok to say how you can prevent another tweaker from stealing your automobile, because it's a common way to steal a car, use it to raise money to buy more meth, but it's avoidable. And this is a former tweaker telling us that.
How to keep your car from getting stolen from somebody who has an existing Grand Theft Auto felony on their record. Park near windows. Park somewhere that is an eye view of windows. Get a club. It's a deterrent. It keeps them away. No tweaker is taking the time to saw through your club. I promise you that. 2009. If you have a car that was made before then, I would be very careful, because you have the type of car that the person who's wanting to steal it, would steal. Your new high-tech cars that have all of these gadgets and everything, they don't want those because they know they're going to get caught. The first thing that a tweaker, which might I say is one of the number one demographics of people that's going to try to steal your car, they don't want cars like that, because in their head, it has a GPS in it. It's too nice. The alarm's going to go off. I'm not going to be able to get in and out safely. If you could take a peek into a tweaker's brain, you'd see exactly why they do not want your car.
So if you have an older car, you're actually at risk. I would think a newer car would be more desirable.
The problem-solving nuance that she's giving credit to these tweakers. If they had this much insight, wouldn't they just stop doing drugs?
Yeah, maybe get a job and be really. She sounds very articulate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, she quit.
Well, she's in recovery.
Yes, she
You
is.
know what? That's why it's addiction, Mike. How dare I take it all back?
Yeah.
Tweaker, 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 tweaker. I'm sorry. I have had that Jack Black song in my head
It's a
for
hit.
24 hours.
It is a hit.
Tweaker, I love you.
Mike, are you on the Tampa Bay bandwagon yet?
11-0. No, they beat my Red Sox
Back-to-back
yesterday.
home runs against the Red Sox, and they go to 11-0.
Dang it.
Fly ball, hit deep to left. Yoshida looking up. That baby's out of here. Home run. And Yandy Diaz hits his third home run of the year. The first. And here's a shot off the bat of Brandon Lau.
Way to put together that pitching stack this year. Chaim Bloom.
Back to back. Diaz and Lau. And
Still
boy,
early,
did
right?
Brandon get into that one.
Hey, but that is amazing. 11-0. I don't know what the major league record is, but
I
it
do.
might be 14.
13-0, the Brewers, 1987.
Oh, so close.
So
You know what?
close.
I'm no great Tampa Bay fan, but I would love to see the record broken just because it would be
If
so
they hit
cool.
that mark, if they break the record and it's in Tampa,
Yeah.
it's going to be great because people will reach into their jackets and fire their guns up in the air.
That's right, and then steal a car.
Tweaker, 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 tweaker.
Mike, when you're selling a house, it's all about the small details that give you the edge, right? You want to
Right.
you want to separate yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is a way that you can sell your house in Idaho. It actually turned the key for this couple.
So we're looking at this house to buy right now, and I think we're sold. If you buy the house, you get $200 of free tacos with the purchase. You ready?
That's hilarious.
I think we're gonna buy it just because of that.
Tacos.
That is funny.
He's being sarcastic.
I don't know. Maybe they will buy the home.
Do you think he's one of those Californians that's going to Idaho and spending all the money and moving people out of their houses because their housing market's so expensive?
It's very expensive. How did they get there, do you think?
I don't know. Oh, man.
The 5
I'll
to
give
the
you
1.
free tacos. God.
Okay, Mike, let's close with this. I love when a little kid tells a joke, tells it well, and really enjoys themselves.
Oh, good. I do too.
This is a little girl. I put her at about 3 years old.
Right.
And just so you make sure you get the setup question, you'll hear her say it is, why is a chicken so funny? Okay? Little girl.
Why is the chicken so funny?
I don't know.
Because? Yes.
That's so adorable.
Mike, I'm
I
afraid
love kids.
that's all I got.
Fantastic. I already miss my kid. Isn't that weird? I do. It's not weird at all.
Well, how long has he been missing?
Stop that. Behave yourself.
Remember-
He's at school.
Big hug.
That's right. And don't let it go first.
There you go, Pony. What was the line again, Pony, about
You'll
the
lose.
hugs?
You'll lose
You
the
lose
hug.
the hug.
They'll beat you.
We're sitting here sweating our asses off for 90 minutes. He waltzes in and gets the best singer.
That's
of the
why
show.
he's so brilliant.
Title of today's show, Don't Lose the Hug. That's got to be it. We got to go back to those cryptic ones. All right. We will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in New Orleans, Louisiana. We will be there this weekend. And Saturday night, we will be on stage at the House of Blues, a wonderful venue for fun and frolic. And we're going to meet you all individually after that show. And we look forward to that. And, about the $20, I didn't mean that at all. That's silly.
Approach Mike
anyway.
at your own risk. That's all we're saying.
No, I'll be fine.
Bring cash.
God, I mean, really,
Cash.
it'll slow me down. It'll slow my habit down.
Does Harris have a gift certificate?
Rob, why don't you give the address then? All right, give the. I'm just getting so frustrated that you're telling the world. Right? Is Harris located at that like that? But that's okay. I'm stressed out. I'm about to get on a plane. I understand that. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, this is Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.